Home of the RailRiders, UincCalled.com. The 2019 minor league regular season begins Thursday and the Yankees announced their opening day rosters a few days ago. They never publicly released them that far in advance. Pretty cool. Here are the minor league coaching staffs and here are some miscellaneous notes as the season approaches. The Yankees released 22 minor leaguers, as is the case every season with every team. The Yankees released several minor leaguers at the end of spring training. There are only so many innings, at-bats, and roster spots to go around. Here are the 22 minor leaguers the Yankees released in recent days, according to Robert Pimpsner and Matt Eddy. Catchers: Carlos Rodriguez. Infielders: Griffin Garabito, Jesus Gratterall, L.J. Mazzilli, Oscar Sanabria. Outfielders: Devin Bulaski, Andy Diaz, Jordan Scott. Right-handed pitchers: Carford Espana, Jairo Garcia, Gabriel Gonzalez, Chase Hodson, Kyle Johnson, Gene Luna, Bringnell Mendez, Daison Manzano, Christian Morris, Garrett Mendel. Left-handed pitchers: Marcos Arguello, Justin Camplain, Dallas Martinez, Nestor Oronel. Mazzilli, Lee's son, Bulaski, and Camplain came up from minor league camp and spent some time with the Yankees as extra bodies for Grapefruit League games this spring. The Yankees simply ran out of full-season roster spots for them. Mandel had some sleeper potential as a hard-throwing reliever, and Scott was a tools guy who never really figured it out. Just about everyone else is a Dominican Summer League or rookie ball kid. Culver worked out for Yankees as a pitcher. Former Yankees first-round pick Cito Culver worked out for the team as a pitcher during spring training, reports Robert Pimpsner. Here's some video. Culver, now 26, hit .227, .299, .314, 58 WRC, with 4 homers as a Double-A and Triple-A utility infielder with the Marlins last season. He signed with the independent Rockland Boulders a few weeks ago, and their press release indicates he'll play the infield, not pitch. Culver pitched in high school. The video is long gone now, but I remember MLB.com's draft video was Culver pitching rather than hitting and playing the infield, and his throwing arm was his best tool as a position player. As his bat failed to develop, the possibility of moving to the mound always lingered, though it never happened. The Yankees wouldn't take a look at Culver this spring if they didn't have some interest in signing him. This might be something that gets revisited down the line. MLB announces rule changes. Minor League Baseball announced new rule changes in revisions last week that align closely with the rule changes coming to Major League Baseball the next 2 years. Here are the announced changes: 3-batter minimum for pitchers at Double-A and Triple-A unless the inning ends. Extra innings tiebreaker rule revised so pitchers no longer serve as a designated runner. Mound visit limits reduced, now 5 in Triple-A, 7 in Double-A, 9 in Single-A, no limit in rookie ball. Josh Norris notes rehabbing big leaguers are exempt from the 3-batter minimum, which will otherwise be largely inconsequential. Matching up rarely happens in the minors. Even pitchers who project as matchup specialists long-term are used for full innings so they can try to improve against batters of the opposite hand. J.J. Cooper looked at last season and found only a handful of Triple-A pitching appearances that would have been affected by the new rule. The extra innings tiebreaker rule took effect at all levels last season, and I am totally cool with using it in the minors. There's no reason to risk injuries and push young developing players deep into extra innings. The minors are about development, not wins and losses, and protecting players should be a priority. The rule was revised this year so that pitchers no longer have to serve as the designated runner to start the inning, which has zero impact on the Yankees because they use the DH. The batter who made the last out of the previous inning serves as the runner. If it was a pitcher, the batter before him runs. Easy peasy. MLB announces AzFL chances. 2 weeks ago, MLB announced a series of changes to the Arizona Fall League. Most significantly, the season has been moved up a few weeks. The 2019 AzFL season will begin September 17th and end October 26th. In the past, the season started in early October and ended in mid-November. Now there's much less downtime between the end of the minor league season and the start of the AzFL season. That's an obvious plus. Expecting players to stay sharp without game action for a few weeks was kinda silly. Furthermore, teams will now be able to send any player under contract to the AzFL. In the past, teams could only send one player who spent the regular season below AA, so the league was heavy on AA and AAA players. Now anyone can go. The AzFL press release doesn't say anything about players with MLB service time. Players with a full year of service time were ineligible for the fall league, so I assume that rule no longer applies. Sensible changes and good news all around. Longtime coach, manager Tony Franklin retires. Longtime minor league coach and manager Tony Franklin retired following spring training, according to Mark Dittler. It was his 50th spring training in professional baseball. "I enjoyed every minute of it," Franklin said. Franklin, 68, had a 9-year minor league career as a speed and defense infielder with the Reds, Cubs, and Expos from 1970 to 78. By 1979, Franklin was coaching in the minors, and he joined the Yankees in 2007. Franklin managed AA Trenton, 2007 to 14, and rookie Pulaski, 2015, then moved into a rehab coach role in Tampa. He led Trenton to 3 league championships, 2007, 2008, 2013. Franklin was a baseball lifer and incredibly popular with his players and within the organization. Congrats to him on a great career. Miscellaneous links, and finally, here are some stray links to check out as we wait for minor league opening day to arrive. The MLB.com crew listed one breakout prospect for each team. RHP Davy Garcia was their pick for the Yankees. Garcia is so polished that he finished his 3rd professional season in AA at age 19. The Yankees love high spin rates, and he has them with his curveball and 91 to 96 miles per hour fastball. He also shows promise with a fading changeup, says the write-up. Didn't Davy break out last year? Jonathan Mayo spoke to farm system head Kevin Reese about the system. Reese mentioned RHP Tanner Myatt and of Josh Stowers as guys who stood out in spring training. He has a really even-keeled personality. You don't see him get too up or down. His at-bats feed off of that. He has good strike zone knowledge, and it seems like he knows when it's time to let it fly and he knows when it's time to sit back and put the ball in play, so that's been impressive. Reese said of Stowers. Sam Dykstra posted AQ. I don't think there's anyone that we've brought from 89 to 91 all the way to 97 with any secret sauce or anything like that. But we're trying to maximize in the weight room. We're trying to maximize nutrition. We're trying to maximize all those of things to allow guys to hit their ceilings. Reese said regarding the Yankees' ability to help pitchers to add velocity.